Medium sword. Okay. Okay. Image slideshow. Let's see. Oh my gosh, dude. Window capture, add existing window capture. Video output capture. Color source. Okay. Select color. Red. the video hotkeys. Edit video count. Two videos. Also Fortnite game play. Slash friends. And other thing. Okay. I'm going to be streaming at the same time. Preview program.
Don't you just love free V-Bucks?
Okay, so 1 second. Already full screen. Application.
Don't you just love free V-Bucks? I mean, technically the ones you get out of the Battle Pass aren't free. But there is an alternative. I'm a part of a Fortnite underground gambling Discord server. We post in the chat about wanting to take bets, or if we want to take people up on their bets. We don't bet cash here, we bet Fortnite's V-Bucks. It's competitive. Usually you'll see 1,000 V-Bucks, that's the standard wager, and that's only $10. Sometimes people will bet wagers of 4,000 V-Bucks plus the bonus, which is $40. Those are the people I usually go after. Once someone accepts your bet, you both talk about the 1v1. Most are done in playground matches. It's always wise to record you winning for proof as well as a screen cap of what rules you agreed to. It's an honor system. If you bet something and lose, you pay up. If you don't, you get booted from the server and your name will be known. I've lost a few matches and had to pay up. Those people who never pay up though, I never see them again once they get booted from the servers. They never get back on. They're probably too ashamed. But I've won a ton more than I've lost. Of these 4,000 V-Buck wagers, I've only lost one. I've lost mostly simple 1,000 V-Buck wagers though. But tonight, something caught my eye. There's someone who posted a wager of 50,000 V-Bucks with bonuses. That's a $500 bet. No one is touching it. Surprise. I decided that I would hit that person up. I even looked up their username on YouTube. They sucked. They were probably likely a rich kid with his parents' credit card info. We agree on the wager of 50,000 V-Bucks. We post our wager on the server for proof. He sends me a picture of his PC with $500 in cash in his hands, proving he was willing and able to pay up. He asked me to send him a picture of cash or my bank statement proving I also have the money. To be honest with you guys, I don't have money for this bet. I work a low-paying job. This was just a hobby and a way to get V-Bucks off to the side. I was about to make some fake proof, but a ton of people in this server typed and vouched for me, telling this person that I was good for it, that I've been on the server for more than a year and played numerous matches. My record was 47-6. I'm only doing this because I got a fill of this server. If I lose, I get banned, it's whatever. If I win though, I'd never have to use any money or play any of these matches for at least a while. We agree to play in roughly 10 minutes. He adds me. The rules are simple. We play in a playground match. We have 20 minutes to land and loot up. After 20 minutes, we meet in Pleasant Park. It's first to 15 kills. Whoever wins this puts up the proof. I can't believe it. I got played. He was too good. Probably one of the best in the world. He played me so good. I only got 2 kills on him. The score was 15-2. I hear the Discord ring. He posted a pic of the score, and he asked me for the money or the V-Bucks. The rules state you pay right then and there. I tell him I'm sorry, I don't have that kind of money. I tell him I only betted because I thought I would win. I then got banned from the Discord server. The next day I wake up, I find that my internet is out. I grab my phone from the charger. My friend Waylon had spammed me on my phone all day texting me before I got up. He tells me to run, to leave the house, to go somewhere, anywhere. When I read those messages, my power went out. It was a clear, sunny day. Someone cut my power. I peek outside my door, I see 3 people in dark hoodies. They were all at my door. I was panicking, I didn't know what to do. I froze. I understood why I never saw the others who didn't pay their bets online ever again. They did something to them. They must have gotten my IP address. It wouldn't have been hard in this day and age. I decide to sneak out the back door of my house. I'm walking, then I see 3 guys in hoodies. They tackle me and beat me up. A van pulls up to us and they throw me inside the van. The driver and the 3 hooded guys had their faces covered. But this person who met me in the van, his face was as clear as day. He owned the Discord server. He asked me if I have the money. I told him no, I didn't, but that he could have my computer. That alone was enough to pay my debt. He tells me talk is cheap and a person's honor is everything. I have to pay. He ties me up and he blindfolds me. I hear a gun click. I think my life is over. He tells me not to worry, that would be too easy for a coward like myself. The van stops. They throw me out. They tell me to walk. They tell me if they see my name on Discord again, that they would kill me. I walk slowly, without sight or arms to help me navigate. It feels like a road. I hear something.
Now let's see if I can get this to work. So let's see. Control C. Then video capture device. Yeah. This one capture. Stay with that one. Oh, I don't really think you guys need to see this.
I usually play solos when I'm alone, and squads when I'm with my friends. We all have very similar schedules, and when one of us can be on, chances are all of us can be on. This week was an exception, however. All of my friends have taken vacations and won't be on for at least another week. I started doing my usual thing. If they weren't on, I played solos, but that quickly grew tiresome. I decided to go and play duos, and hopefully find a random who has a mic. I start duos, and it puts me with my new teammate. "Hello?" I said. A few moments pass, and I get no answer. "Hello?" I said. We went on to the battle bus, and I was about to leave the game because I wasn't about to play with someone who couldn't talk to me. I'm about to press leave when I hear a younger kid shyly say, "Hello?" I'm 24 and I'm used to playing with people in my age group, so this was definitely a downgrade, but hey, if the kid was a good player, I'm okay with this. I ask him where he wants to go and we agree to go to Greasy Grove. We drop in and glide down to the burger joint. So far, so good. He was talking and giving callouts and we were sticking together. We actually managed to kill 2 duo teams that landed there, and the kid actually pulled his own weight. I was shocked. I hear the kid say in just a normal voice, "Just a second," instead of the whole across the room yelling thing that kids tend to sound like when yelling at their mothers to wait and that you can't pause an online game. "Was that your mom?" I asked him. "No, it's my guardian. he told me. Guardian? I thought to myself. Like, a legal guardian? This is where I almost laughed. He said, no, my guardian angel, he told me. Yeah, sure, I thought to myself. As we continued through the game, he talked to his guardian angel again, but this time, it took a darker tone. Yeah, just 1 minute. Oh, come on, don't get mad at me. Then I just hear things that sound like they're being thrown around the kid's room, almost as if it was a hurricane, and the kid was in the eye of the storm. Everything okay over there? I ask him. Yeah, I'm fine, the kid tells me. She just doesn't like it when I don't listen, but I'm getting off after this game. About 5 minutes go by, and I hear the kid say, I told you after this game, it's almost over. This is where I felt goosebumps throughout my body. I just heard a voice say in a very sinister tone, now, 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 now. And this time, things were way louder. I heard what sounded like windows and doors rapidly shut. The kid's character in game was lagging, and I could hear him crying, and he sounded so terrified, so scared. And just like as if it was a hard reset on his Xbox, he was gone. He was disconnected from the party, from the game, from Xbox Live. I tried messaging him on Xbox a few days later, but I never got a reply. It's been a month since I played with that kid and his guardian angel. My friends came back from vacation and everything was great. I was back to playing squads and getting W's with my friends. I killed someone in game and on the feed it was that kid's gamer tag. I laughed for a second. What are the odds? Fortnite has millions of players daily and I run into that same kid in that same lobby. My friends asked me what was so funny and I quickly dismissed it as nothing more than what I saw on my phone. We were playing 3-man squads and I tell them to wait that I got our 4th. I invited that kid. Even though I thought he was lying about the whole guardian angel thing, that doesn't mean this kid has a very good home life. He joins the party and much like how he took forever to say hello to me in the first game a month ago, he took forever to say anything to me and my friends. My friends muted him and said that there was no way they were going to play with a child. I mean, what if someone tries to make fun of us or make a bad YouTube video on it? I told him they were overreacting and that even though he was a kid, he was still good. Plus, he talked. And I mean, really, isn't that better than 1 man down? They agreed with me. They asked the kid where he wanted to go and he said, Risky Reels. My friends all laugh at his innocence and just how happy in general he is. We drop Risky Reels and I mean we clean it up. Only one other team went there so it wasn't too crazy, but the kid lets out a huge scream. My friends were annoyed and I was scared for the kid. I asked him if he was alright and he told me that he was just excited to play with people because people were afraid of his guardian angel. I muted my mic to laugh. My one other friend, however, wasn't so nice and he said, "Okay kid," to him. I tell my friend Matt to leave this kid alone and that bullying is stupid, but he keeps on picking at him. About 3 games into this kid is getting worked up over Matt teasing him. This time my other friend as well as myself tell him to knock it off, that he was really hurting the kid's feelings. The kid says out of nowhere something unexpected. He says, "My guardian angel will get you, Matt. She tells me I have to go to bed so she can take care of you." Nothing crazy happened like last time when he got off. Nothing sounded like things were being thrown. There was no now, and he sounded fine, but he's still disconnected. Matt was in the middle of roasting me for inviting a kid to play with us, and he was in the middle of roasting when he said, "What is that? He was telling the truth?"
Now. Die.
I want to tell you a story, something personal of how I'm feeling about this road right now. Let's go. Everyone.
Wailing Woods.
I was having another sleepless night, so I turned to Reddit. I like to check out crazy video game bugs that are funny, unsettling, or horrifying. Sometimes, all three in one. I come across the thread titled, "The Witch of Wailing Woods." Curious, I clicked on it. It wasn't classified as a glitch, exploit, or anything bannable, but as an Easter egg for Halloween. The holiday is next month, and it's Epic Games we're talking about, so this was believable to say the least. The thread reads as follows. To do this Easter egg, you have to meet the minimum requirements. The first is to attempt this during the witching hour, 3 a.m. to 4 a.m., and also have a campfire for the ceremony. Once these things have been completed, go to Wailing Woods, go inside the shack, move to the maze, and move around in a pattern to mark a pentagram. Go to the scarecrow on the west next to the door and place a campfire. Watch the scarecrow disappear, then look to the woods to see the witch appear. I decided to give this a go. If I start playground mode at 3 a.m., playground will end at 3:55 a.m. Perfect if you ask me. I start playground at 3 a.m. It took some time, but I found a campfire. I went to Wailing Woods and I went inside the shack. Then I moved towards the maze and I made a pentagram by moving around. Then I headed to the door that is west with the scarecrow. Then I placed the campfire down. After a few tense moments and wondering if this was a troll, the scarecrow disappeared. The trees were blowing ravenously like a hurricane was hitting Wailing Woods. With each passing leaf, I see what looks to be a shadow dance in the wind. The witch suddenly appears right on top of me and releases this noise. This noise that I still can't get out of my head. The time is flickering and all I can hear is this sound that the witch is making. It won't let me leave the game, and even if I take my headset off, I can still hear the sound as if the sound is in my brain. I endure 20 more minutes left of this match, and the match ends. It's 3:55 in the morning. Just 5 minutes left of the witching hour. Out of nowhere, the witch attacks me in my room. She is blaring the sound into my eardrums. I feel like my brain will be turned to mush and my eardrums popped. As soon as it hits...
Time to watch some videos. Funny videos. You laugh.
So I'll just stay out.
No, I don't know how you guys would be able to see this. I'm going to do this. Oh gosh. look a video real quick about how to use OBS.
Hi, I'm Hazel, and this is my beginner's guide to using OBS. Open Broadcaster Studio is a free piece of software that allows you to record video on your computer, live stream to a website like Twitch, or do both at the same time. You can use it as a tool for social gaming, you can record and review your own gameplay to improve competitively, or you can record your webcam or monitor to make whatever sort of video you like. To start, download OBS Studio from obsproject.com. I've put a link in the description for you. Make sure you get OBS Studio and not OBS Classic. Studio has more features, it's cross-platform, and I found it to be more stable. Pick the right version for your operating system, install it, and load it up. Before we start recording, let's go through the settings and get some basic options nailed down. If I don't specifically talk about a setting, just copy what you see shown here to get started. If you'd like to live stream with OBS, start in the Stream tab. Select your streaming service and enter your stream key. You want to make sure that you're really private with your stream key. If someone else gets it, they can stream to your account and potentially get you banned. Under Output, we'll start with Simple Output Mode. I'll talk a bit more about bitrate in the intermediate guide, but for now, set that to 2000. MP4 unless you know you match your monitor. I use 1080p monitors, so I have that at 1920 by 1080. To record 1080 video, I'm setting my output resolution to match that. However, there's a couple reasons why you might want to bring the scaled resolution down to 1280x720 or even lower. If you have an older or less capable computer, 720 may record more smoothly. If you're live streaming to twitch.tv and you're not partnered, streaming in 720p may come across smoother for viewers with lower end connections. Or if your hard drive space is limited and you're just recording for your own use, 720p videos will have a significantly smaller file size. If you're not sure which resolution you should use, start with 1080 and then turn it down later if your video is choppy or if your computer slows down. Last, there's a hotkey section. Unless you're streaming fancy live, you can see that I have scenes set up for my WoW livestream, recording my vlog, capturing either monitor, or recording just WoW with no camera. Here we have the sources. That's what's actually in a given scene. You can add sources by right-clicking in the source box and selecting Add. You can put in an image, a game, a connected camera, or a display capture will show the whole monitor like I'm doing now. If I wanted to overlay an image, I go to Add, select Image. Then you can either pick a new image from your computer, or I have Cat set up here. You can do the same thing to add a game by going Add, then Game Capture, then selecting the game from a list of open software. Make sure that you have the game already running when you do this. Once you've added a game as a source, you can use it in any scene without having to do it again. When you've added in a new source, you can resize and move it by dragging the edges. To crop it, hold down Alt and then drag. Sources are stacked from top to bottom in the source list, and you can reorder them with the arrow buttons here. The mixer lets you adjust how loud the different sound sources are. Here, I can see how loud my mic is compared to my desktop sound and adjust them up, down, or mute them all together. Now you're pretty much ready to go. Press Start Streaming to begin streaming to the website you set up earlier, or press Start Recording will start a local recording to your set folder. Press both and you'll be streaming while saving a local recording of your stream. If you forget where you're saving your recordings to, go to File and Show Recordings and it'll pull up the right folder for you. So that's enough to get you started with a
One, two, three.
Face your fears, Bobby. There you go. Hey. Great picture. Don't get between you and the boat, Bobby. He'll get you.
Ich will nicht mal gucken, nicht dass dachte, das ist zu hart ist. Nicht drauf?
Ja.
Motherfucker boat and my new band is called Siskill.
Pega ele, pega.
Hardcore extreme.
That's Chris. That's Chris. You got it. There's a second one.
Hold her hand. Hold his hand, Bez. Go!
Okay. Ready? Yeah.
He's got it.
Got it, kid.
Jump flip. Jump flip. Flip.
Go ball.
Oh! Oh God!
You're not gonna make it.
I'm controlling it. You go ahead.
Wait, yeah, go. You got to use fresh blue beers.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Okay guys, so let's go ahead and go play some Terraria. Actually, yeah. Go see hallelujah. Go see hallelujah. Go see I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. Saturn, we in the swamp. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on, boom, 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 da 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 da. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Down, funky up. I'm down, funky up. Down, funky it up. Up, down, funky it up. Okay, guys. Yo, somebody. Cannot do that. So let's go ahead and make a character called we are playing some Terraria. Woo! I'm creating a new character right now. Yes, I wonder why I cannot do this. Let's also get rid of text. GT. With your other daily live stream. Those other live streams I could not use. But let's go to scene 2. So let's see. I really don't know why. I really don't know why this isn't working. I really don't know why this is working. I really don't know why this isn't working. Sorry, I had to. Enter world name. Stream. Boy. Stop this. Today we will be doing some Terraria. Video. This is gonna be fun to you. I mean to me. But I go over to my channel. I really don't know. Yes, I can. I really don't know why this isn't working. I really don't know why this is working. I really don't know why this isn't working. Sorry, I had to. Enter world name. Stream. Stop this. You guys, Rhino is here with your daily live stream. Today we will be doing some Terraria. Video. This is gonna be fun to you. Or to me. Both. I'll go over to my channel. Default. So hello. Yes, I can. I really don't know why this isn't working. I really don't know why this is working. I really don't know why this isn't working. Sorry, I had to. Stop this. Guys, Rhino Razor with your daily shout out to it's Durvex and today we will be doing some Terraria. Is my thing. You guys are the best. Thank you for watching my stream. This is on now. Let's go you. Me. Bullet. Stream bullet. Okay. Here we go. Yes, I can watch your vid.
I won! Woo! 0 mats and I won.